So here's what I want everybody to know if you're like struggling with your New Year's resolution weight loss. So Ellie and I were like, oh my God, we got to get on that weight loss train. And so the key words are intermittent fasting.
Are
How's
you
it
going to
going?
make me accountable?
Oh yeah. What you got?
1 pound.
What?
Well,
You
I
lost
just that. I'm not. So some of this is not fair. And
Which part is fair?
I haven't had a drink all month. Actually, I lied. I did cheat once. What about you? You were giving it up after Mike's birthday.
That's right. His birthday was January 9th, and yesterday was 2 weeks, and I had drinks 14 days. I had drinks 4 days out of those 14 days, but they were for very special events that I could not get out of.
So
And it's okay.
It's okay.
I think.
It's okay. There was no rule that said you can't cheat. I decided that I was going to do dry January, and the good news is that my husband's doing it with me, so we're backing each other up. Although I think he's cheated more than me. But we had a house that we sold for a friend of ours, and it was on the market for almost 60 days before it went under contract. But there's reasons why, and it was beautiful, and we got exactly what we were supposed to out of the house, and the timing worked out perfect for her. So it went under contract right before Christmas, and we just closed last week, and we took them out to dinner.
And you had a bottle of champagne.
No, I had a Cosmopolitan.
Okay, good. Even better.
And one very expensive glass of wine.
So here's the deal. It's not like I'm trying to be sober. You know? I just wanted to lose like 50 pounds. And also, if you want to like wonder if you need to lose weight, just
how
do
many
a
have
video.
you lost?
Okay, hold on. I'll tell you in just a sec. But when you're on a video podcast, I mean, I look like so jowly. I look like Jabba the Hutt. It's like, remember Monica on Friends when she's like, they're getting ready for the prom and Chandler's like, geez, man. I mean, you were like so heavy. And she goes, what? The camera adds 10 pounds. And he goes, how many cameras were on you? That's how I feel. There's only one camera on me right now, but I am like, okay, so how many pounds did I lose? It's only been 2 weeks, and the first week I lost 4 pounds, and I was like, hallelujah. And then the second week, nothing. See, that's such a tease because I thought I was... Yeah.
I need to get back to it.
Bike said that intermittent fasting, and he works for a nutrition company.
Okay.
So I guess he may have a point. Don't tell him. He said that intermittent fasting is a lifestyle change and that it could take 6 months or 3 months or a month to see a change. But, you know, like, here's the thing. I'll tell you what the major thing is that I've noticed. Instead of Lindsay the Stager having a bottle of wine a night and thinking that that's okay, it's not like I was ever like falling on my face, passing out, not able to save my children in a fire drunk. But it just kind of like put my shoulders down and I looked forward to it at the end of the day. I looked forward to like the finish line of opening that bottle of wine and being like, okay. So like the last hour of the day between like 4 to 6, you're waiting to open that bottle of wine and you could be like biting onto a leather strap to get there, right? In the last 2 weeks, I'm like totally fine. I'm much calmer, not waiting for that end of the day. And they say that it takes 2 weeks to break a habit. It was 2 weeks for me yesterday, and I'm just not even thinking about it anymore. And if I went out to lunch like I did last weekend with my realtor friend Isabel after a consultation, we had a glass of champagne at lunch. But that's the thing that I want to explain. Because you're going to intermittent fast, because you're going to stop drinking, because you're going to try to lose weight, you don't have to stop living. Clients that I worked for in this beautiful neighborhood in Wilmington, Landfall, I staged their home, it sold fast, and then they let me decorate their second one in Landfall. They had a dinner party for Bikes and I.
Oh, fun.
2 weekends ago when I like first started this whole thing. And you bet your bottom dollar that I had a few glasses of wine because that's a special occasion.
I
And the good
think
thing about
that
intermittent fasting is that you can get right back on the next day.
I think that that's
You're
the truth of
welcome,
that.
intermittent fasting.